Alright, how you guys doing? This is RobThomasDayTrader. Today I'm doing my weekly recap of all my trades this week, starting with November 10th. There's only 4 trading days this week because the 11th was Veterans Day. The market was open, but cash funds wouldn't clear, so we just skipped that day. Alright, so I'm just going to start this. This is Monday. This is my first trade. I took a trade on, this week I'm only trading the letters ETFs. So I'm going with a little bit simpler strategy to mitigate my risk. So you can see this trade popped off pretty good. And we'll follow through and see what it does. Now, you can see this trade, I ended up moving my stop loss up into the take profit. I could have had a good 1% here, but I just left my stop loss here. This right here is where I should have closed the trade. It would have been in a way better position, but it was still a very small trade either way. And then this trade actually got stopped out at our break-even plus. So it was like 12 cents for the day. No big deal, but it wasn't a loser, right? So first day, technically a green day. Now we're going to go on. Skip up. This is my second day. I took this trade because it broke out right here. You can see the SOXL. It started to move up a little bit. Put on myself on the chart, and then immediately, I want to show you, immediately right. Now, lesson learned from this trade, I should have waited for that first 5-minute candle to close, because look at this red candle with that long wick. The wicks tell you what's going to happen, right? So, shoot, going down. But that's fine. Got stopped out of that trade, lost a few dollars. I'll go over how much I lost. So this is Wednesday, red day, first red day of the week. This is Thursday. I took this trade because it broke these lines on the chart. This line is the pre-market high. This day I came in late. I came in at 10:30 because I had a late work night before. So normally I would have entered right here. It would have been definitely a positive trade, right? So entered this late today. This still turned out to be a green day. This is my first good green day of the week. Get past this. You can see the market's moving up. And look, we're at $5. We're on a very small account. I'm only trading on a $400 account for this. This trade actually wound up closing out for about $5, which I'll show you that. So this is day 3 of the trading week. 2 green days so far, only 1 red day, so definitely progress over last week. And then we'll move on to Friday. Okay. The editing's a little bit better on this one. I got into this trade because it broke the pre-market high. It closed above it, which is fine. But then it reversed. I should have had my stop right here. I didn't. I let it go, hoping that it would turn around. But guess what? It never did. So this trade wound up being a loser. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back out of this, guys, and then I'm going to show you my Weeble charges so I can go over what happened for the week with my promise. So let me log in first. So it did change. Earlier when I was making this video, it said -$8, and I was like, wow, that gave me a really good close. It did update to -10, which is fine. But earlier when I was making the video, I was like, wow, it only gave me a -$8 loss. So for the week, $11.80. So not horrible, but let's just see from what percentage that is. Actually, I think it'll show my percentage on here for the week. -2.9% for the week. Not a big deal at all, right, guys? Divided by 400. Yeah, 2.9%. So that's accurate. I'm just checking. I know this is accurate, but I do have trades from before, so sometimes those leach into it. But you can see the first week I was trading a high momentum strategy, like Tim Sykes and Ross Cameron does. Negative 50, negative 70, plus 60, negative 20, negative 90. So this week was a $180 loss, 4 red days, 1 green day. This week I decided to switch to a little safer ETF day trading strategy. And you can see, even though this wasn't, like, we don't care about the, I'm not care about the money, 2 green days, 2 red days. But for the whole week, I only lost $11, or almost $12, right? So far, even though 2 green days, 2 red days, I take that as progress, right? So this was definitely 4 red days, 1 green day, $180 loss. And the reason I'm only counting this as 11 is because I counted this as this strategy was a $500 I put into the account. I lost 180. Basically reset for this strategy for this week, right? So I put $80 in to make it 400. So this week was a negative 36%. This week is only a negative 11. So this strategy is a lot safer, a lot less risk. So I believe I'm going to stick with this one for a little while. I may jump back in between there and take some trades based off this strategy, but I will be doing a much smaller. I won't be doing 100. This week I was doing 100% of my kind. This week also I was doing 100% just for one trade. I want to do that for this month just to see how that works out. The better way to trade this strategy really is to be able to take 2 or 3 trades. You take the first trade. If it's a loser, you take another trade, and then you can make your money back. For this first month though, probably just going to take 1 trade, 1 quick trade. But so far, guys, you can see definitely at least I made progress, right? So second week of day trading. Again, I'm not 100% new to day trading, but I've been trading in a few years. But I have never ever been profitable more than 1 month. Ever. Never had 4 green weeks in a row. I don't think I've even had more than 2 green weeks in a row. And that was 10 years ago. So progress, I believe so. So what I'm going to be doing after this video, I think I'm going to switch up a little bit, guys, and do, instead of recording my trades every single day for long style, I'm just going to do the highlights, and I'll get better at the editing. Where I don't have to make a video and then re-edit over the video, or voice over the video. But I'm going to try to do, at the end of the week, I'll just show all my trades. I'm still going to let you see every single trade that I make. I'm just not going to have like an hour-long video while I'm talking to it. But my goal is to be able to do live streaming once I get enough subscribers, and once I get my system figured out more. Nobody probably really cares about my live streaming right now anyway. And then you'll be able to see the whole entire progress of how I set the charts up. I will make this video showing what systems I'm using, what strategies. But for right now, I'm still in the figuring out stage, right? Trying to figure out exactly how I want to trade, what kind of day trader I'm going to be moving into. And if you haven't watched any of my other videos, my goal is to become a profitable day trader in 18 to 24 months. I'm giving myself plenty of time to figure this out. And like I said, I'm not 100% newbie. I've seen charts before, and I've day traded off and on, but never ever been profitable more than a month. So that's my first goal, is to get 1 month profitability. But right now, this first month is just about figuring out what I want to do. Right? So for this first week, guys, negative $11, but progress over last week, definitely for sure. So if you are interested in seeing where my journey takes me, guys, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, let me know what you guys think. Are you newbie traders? Are you experienced traders? Do you have a strategy that works good for you? Let me know. Let's talk about it. Let's build a community together. And I'm not here to really teach anybody how to day trade. I'm just here showing you my experiences, what it's like to be a real day trader starting out. Like I said, not 100% from scratch, but basically from scratch because I don't know what I'm doing, right? So follow me on my journey, guys, if you're interested. Subscribe to the channel, RobThomasDayTrader. My next video is probably going to be about a recap, not really a recap of what trades I took, but what I thought some lessons are for the week. So I'll probably do 1 video a week on like this, where it just shows you every single trade of the day. I'll do another video talking about my thoughts for the week, what my plans for the next week are, things like that. And then I'll try to do 1 or 2 videos a week of showing like chart setups and things like that. But thank you so much, guys. Again, Rob Thomas Day Trader. I will see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much.